Docs Automator now supports Markdown/rich text. Markdown is a way of formatting text, and you can send that formatted text to Docs Automator, and it's going to appear formatted in the document or on the PDF as well. Let's get into it and see how it works. So the first thing I want to show you is what Markdown is and how it works. You can go to markdownguide.org and check out the basic syntax. But basically, it's a way of writing text and have it appear according to that syntax. So a single hashtag, for instance, is heading 1, 2 hashtags, heading level 2, etc. There are also some rules about this. There are line break rules, etc. There's a way of making text bold, of making text italic. There's a way of adding quotes, lists, links, etc. So if you take a Markdown online editor like this one under this domain here, you can actually just write on the left and you see how it's interpreted on the right. So a link, for instance, is, I think, this, square brackets and then round brackets, and then you would say docs.co, and then you can actually click on this link. Doesn't really work in this editor now, but this is basically the syntax of how you would do this. If we come to Docs Automator, I have a field called instructions here on my template. So this is the template that I've put into the automation, and then I have instructions here, and under instructions I want to style the text a bit. So if we come from Airtable, we do this from a long text field. This is my base here in the table, and I have a long text field here, and on this long text field you have to enable rich text formatting. Basically, rich text formatting is a certain flavor of Markdown. Like, it's not 100% Markdown, but most of it is Markdown. So in Airtable, you can then go into this field, and then you have the option to say something here. And I don't know, we say instructions for drivers. So we make this a headline, and then we could just have some random text here. And then we can also include a link. Let's say we want to link to docs.co, and I realized that this is a bit random, but bear with me here. So we say docs.co. So basically, this will now be printed exactly like this in the document. If we go to Docs Automator and we print this, we create a preview of this, then we will see that here where it had the instructions in the template, it comes out exactly like that. So we have a headline and then some body text, and here's a link, and I can click on that link and I would get to Docs Automator's website. There are a few more options that you can set. So if you check here, 3 different levels of headlines, you can set a quote. This is always just text. You can have this code block. You can add certain types of lists. Most of this is now supported by Docs Automator and will be printed accordingly. So this really gives you an option to style your text coming from Airtable, to have segments of your documents where you pass styled text and have it appear exactly like you see it in Airtable.